this one right now. It's really neat to see that transition from, you know, old hope to new hope, because I'm definitely a changed person, and you know, I'm really grateful for the life that I have because of the surgery. It changed my whole life, and I would not for a single second take it back. In a minute, I never would. It's literally given me my life back. Now, y'all know, if y'all been following me for a little while, or even from the very beginning, you know that my #1 goal with having weight loss surgery was to get pregnant. I have polycystic ovarian syndrome, and I was actually referred to my weight loss surgery specialist by my gynecologist, because we were hoping that because I was having so much trouble with insulin resistance and with PCOS, losing weight or maintaining weight loss, she hoped that there had been some study done that you know, people with PCOS who lose a significant amount of weight, who have weight loss surgery, are able to actually reverse that diagnosis and be able to get pregnant a lot easier. And so that was my hope, that was my plan, that was my #1 goal. Now, I've set lots of different goals along the way throughout the last 2 years, whether that be weight loss number, or whether it be pounds lost in a week or in a month, or just not eating certain foods for a certain amount of time. I've literally met every single goal that I've set for myself, except for one, and that is to get pregnant. I'm gonna try not to cry. We've definitely hit lots of roadblocks and struggles post-op with infertility. We found out that even after having lost 100 pounds, we started trying about 6 months post-op for me, because I got clearance from my surgeon to go ahead and start trying, that my PCOS was still here. I was not cured from it, and so we're still having issues with that. And then we found out that my husband also has issues with infertility that we weren't aware of. And so that has been where a lot of my attention has been focused post-op, especially over the last year. We've been trying desperately to get pregnant, and we are just not there yet. And so that's what a lot of my videos recently have been about infertility and seeing the specialist and going through fertility treatments. And we're actually on a break right now. We took the summer off just to kind of give ourselves a break, because it's been a really tough, emotional, heartbreaking year. And so we actually go back to a new specialist in August. So we're gonna hopefully try and get some good news. We're hoping and praying for good news anyway. The last specialist we went to said that he felt like our only options were really IVF or IUI, just because of the issues that my husband is having and I'm having. So you know, weight loss surgery isn't always necessarily the cure for infertility, and for women who have PCOS, I am, from what it looks like, the exception. I definitely have talked to dozens of women who get pregnant easily right after weight loss surgery. They don't have any issues. Women who had history of infertility get pregnant pretty quickly, and it looks like I'm just the exception to that rule, which is fine. I will take it, and I will do my best with trying to cope with it and trying to understand it, which has been very difficult to do. But you know, getting pregnant is still my goal, and I'm still focused on that, and I'm just hoping and praying that, you know, that is a goal that I'm able to obtain and achieve and accomplish. We are definitely going to try to make that happen. So that infertility and getting pregnant has been a huge part of my journey, as most of you know who've been watching me for a little while, and so we're still focused on that. Another thing that I was really grateful for is my husband's support. Now, I know that a lot of couples struggle post-op just because you're just changing so much and you're trying to figure it out, and there's lots of emotional changes that have to happen too, and so it's hard for both of you to get on the same level. And I know couples struggle with lots of different things. That's just examples, but my husband is actually also a weight loss surgery patient. He had gastric bypass about 1.5 years before I had the sleeve surgery, and so I feel like that's definitely helped us. When he has the mindset of a weight loss surgery patient too, it's helped me along the way, and I feel like we've grown closer, not just from the weight loss surgery aspect, but from going through infertility as well. And so I'm just grateful that, you know, he is my best friend, and we're able to come together on lots of different things that typically have a tendency to push couples apart. We've just tried to stay as close and as connected as possible, and I feel like that's really helped my success through weight loss surgery. Some things that I've learned along the way: the #1 thing is I have to eat. Having weight loss surgery has definitely changed, I feel like, my physical body in a way. Of course, obviously I look different, but now I have issues with blood sugar, and so it's actually happened 3 or 4 times over the last year, where I literally have to eat every 3 hours. If I don't eat every 3 hours, and I think that's just the way my body has been trained, or it's just used to getting those calories in at certain times of day, but I have to eat breakfast, and then 3 hours later I have to eat like a small snack, and then I eat lunch, and then I eat a small snack, and then eat dinner. Now it's not huge amounts of food, obviously, but I have to eat. I cannot not go without food. And here's what happens when I do. My blood sugar will bottom out. It will literally, to the point where I'm like shaking, I'm dizzy, and I cannot see anything. It bottoms out that bad. And yeah, I went to the doctor about it, and that's exactly what's happening. He said, you just have to make sure that you're eating. You have to make sure that you're getting in those calories, to be able to sustain the energy that you need, to be able to sustain life, and you have to make sure that you're getting in the food and the calories that you need. So that's one thing that I've definitely learned, is I have to eat. It's definitely an issue that I did not have prior to surgery, but that I have now, and so I've definitely learned to just manage it. I keep snacks with me at all times. I always bring my lunch kit to work and have different snacks kind of portioned out throughout the day, so that way I make sure that I'm eating every 3 hours during the day. I typically don't eat late at night time. I'm not hungry. I don't feel the need to. After dinner is typically when I stop eating, excuse me, which is fine. But during the day I have to make sure that I eat. Another thing that's changed prior or post weight loss surgery is I used to hate breakfast. Like, I could not eat when I first woke up in the morning, and now I have to eat breakfast. I have to. When I wake up in the morning, I feel so empty and so drained. I have to eat breakfast. Now, whether it's just a string cheese or a piece of fruit or a protein shake or whatever the case may be, I have to eat something first thing in the morning. And then, like I said, throughout the day, I kind of schedule it out where I'm eating every 3 hours, or every couple of hours, depending on, I just listen to my body. And that's another really good advice or tip that I can give people who are either pre-op or post-op, is listen to your body. It will tell you what it needs. And I've gotten really good at listening to my body, especially in relation to head hunger and real hunger. And I'm not going to say that it has not been a struggle, but it's definitely something that I have learned to understand and deal with the best I could. I'm trying to make sure that's everything. I know this is going to be a really long video, but I just wanted to kind of make sure and document my 2 years post-op, which is so crazy, and just give some tips and some advice and kind of go over what my surgery journey, weight loss surgery journey has been over the last 2 years. I understand that I understand now why people stop making videos after a certain point, because you no longer feel like you're relevant. I've definitely felt that way, just like doing Veda. I did 3 days and was like, I can't do this, you know. I just don't feel like I'm relevant anymore, and I think that's why a lot of people who vlog their weight loss surgery journey just kind of stop making videos, because I don't feel relevant anymore. And I say that, I mean that, when I say that, I mean, like, I'm not in the throes of, you know, the first year of trying to figure out life, and I'm not pre-op, I'm not trying to get to that day, and I'm not newly post-op where I'm still struggling. Like, I'm at a point where I'm living a normal life, and I don't feel like necessarily a lot of people like to really see that. I know that when I was looking at videos, you know, prior to weight loss surgery, I didn't really look at videos of 2 or 3 years out, because you couldn't really find a whole lot of people who were still vlogging, and now I understand why. But I hope to still make videos. I feel like the information that I'm giving you guys is important, is relevant, hopefully. Even though I feel like it's irrelevant, I'm hoping that out there somewhere someone is listening and it's helping you. And so feel free to leave a comment down below if you have any questions. I'm hoping to do a Q&A here pretty soon. And I'll be posting videos throughout the month of July, just not every single day. And I hope you guys are having an awesome day. 131 pounds down from my highest weight and have never felt better. Now we just got to get to baby time, and we will be officially over the moon excited. So still trying to make that last one goal come true. Hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye.